So I'm about to do some roulette. I'm going to try to make the 5 trillion. So a month ago I started with 50 grand, slowly inched my way up to 1 million, 2 million, 6 million, 20 million, 100 million, then a billion, then 2 billion. I started filming when I think I made my first billion, maybe, or two. Maybe it was earlier, but I forget, so I haven't gone back in my videos to look. I kind of forgot. But I've been charting it. Every time I go on, I'm charting every win while I'm playing. Now, it doesn't mean like every round I'm going to show you, because some of the rounds I play are good, and there's funny shit in there too, but they're just either short or I was low on charge or whatever, and I just said, fuck it, this isn't enough profit to just show as a video, so I'll just continue to win a couple of my rounds offline, or off camera, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I play it occasionally now since I'm so rich without doing fucking camera work, but I just don't play for very long. I just fuck around a little bit and just toy with it. But yeah, today I'm going to try to make it from 4, I don't know, I think I got 4.3 something trillion dollars. So we'll just see what happens here. Enjoy the view. Okay. This is the place I live. And I'm from St. Louis, so I grew up in St. Louis City. Pretty much, I mean, I was a suburban kid, but I've worked in the city most of my life. Or I was, my dad, I'd end up in the city even if I wasn't working in the city, because I worked with my dad in the dead center of St. Louis. So I'm a city boy technically, but I love the topography out here, not the politics. But I'm moving. It wasn't a plan to be out here. I was supposed to have fixed my house as soon as I bought it and moved, but somebody ripped me off over $500,000 and 11 other people. So in the process of that, I'm struggling. And of course, I still get complaints for dog barking and all kind of HOA bullshit when I shouldn't even be here. I should have already sold my house in 2019 or 20. I should have sold my house already and gotten out of here. But because that bitch ripped me off and a bunch of other people, she's in jail. Now I'm sitting here fucking with just my house equity, and maybe I think I got 18 grand in some bank account somewhere. And now I got to wait for that so a judge releases it, because that bitch is in jail now and doesn't control my money. It's a process. So you guys think I'm a bum? I'm not a bum. I worked fucking hard as fuck for that fucking house up there on the hill. So luckily, when I got the conservator, I said, look, I know my sister gave me 100 grand and this bank account is officially a trust fund in her name for me, in my name. But the bottom line is I used it as a bank, so I couldn't pull winnings out. So over a period of 18 years, I made a shit ton of money. She gave me money to start the fucking thing. So yeah, my sister gave me 50 grand. It made 100 grand. And I made almost $700,000 over 18 years though. My blackjack career was slow to emerge for money making because I only made under IRS level, so I didn't want to fucking sign anything on the IRS, because I had trouble with the IRS as well later on, because they thought that I was also criminally involved gambling, but I wasn't, and they figured it out that I wasn't. Then they had to give me my money. Then that lady took over my shit, and I said, look, I'm going to buy a house if I hire you. And then that way, if you're a crook, at least I got my house equity, bitch. So that's what happened, because I don't trust conservators, and I had to find one, and that's what happened. So now I'm about to play some roulette. I'm getting ready to play go into a real casino and gamble, but I'm waiting for this process so I can get my fucking money and sell my house, officially get out of here, this HOA fucking shit zone with snobs and fucking dumb shits that come out here. Oh, it's so beautiful like I do, but the only problem is they're not hardy. They don't know shit about bears. They're stupid. They come from valleys and different parts of the planet, and they don't fucking know anything about fucking bears. So when they come out here, they complain about your dog barking. Oh yeah, I moved here, but your dog barks. Oh, well, too bad, bitch. There's bears out here, bitch. There's bears this morning, bitch. Fucking 2 of them. Fuck off. Yeah, my house is dirty right now, but the bitch was supposed to buy me a vehicle and a fucking golf cart and everything. I don't have to explain all this to these HOA cocksuckers. My house is a mess. It's about to get a dumpster dumped in front of it. I'm going to dump all this trash, whatever I have in there. I don't even have furniture to speak of. A couple of beds, a couple of this. That's it. She didn't even buy me furniture when I bought the house, because she was trying to rip me off already. Well, she was ripping me off. Everybody, 11 other people. I'm not the only one. So, but anyway, so the long story short is I'm going to gamble again for real. So stick with my channel, hit the notification bell. Thank you for coming in, by the way. If I sound a little bit abrasive today, it's just because ate good last night, the last moment, and my body's, I have been on starving diets for the past 3 or 4 days and just begging food from people. Literally, okay? I'll just come out and say it. I fucking have to beg food from people, you know? That's how bad it is. So when somebody comes to my channel thinks, oh, because I made $4 trillion on fake money, that somehow or another I'm going to be, this great guy that hands them fucking hands out. People come at you even before you got real money. That's how bad they come out of the woodwork. Look, I don't mind being somebody's friend that's a peep that comes into my channel, but you better fucking give me likes. And I don't mind being a friend, but you better fucking give me likes. Don't come to my channel and say, I hope we can still be friends. I don't even know who the fuck you are, Jonathan. And plus, I don't fucking go running around looking to hang out with dudes. I like women. But I don't mind hanging out and being friends with a dude. But, don't fucking act queer about it. I mean, Jonathan, look, man, I know you probably ain't. But, you're probably just a decent person. But please don't come to my channel and ask me for something like handouts or money. Because that's not going to happen. Even if I have money, I make the decisions to who I hang around with, who I'm nice to. Nobody comes up to. Now, if somebody is really hurting and I got money, yeah, definitely. I'm like, yeah, you need something to eat? Okay. Of course. Because I have to do that right now. I have to fucking do that. So, of course, I would do that for somebody but don't come up to me and ask me for like, hey, man, I can't pay rent this month. I'm not that guy. I don't hang out with dudes. I got myself and I like pussy. So I'm going to go play some roulette. So I apologize if I don't look groomed and clean and everything, but I struggle. And the struggle comes from losing over $500,000. So in the meantime, though, of real money, by the way, yeah, 11 other people got ripped off. She's in jail. But in the meantime, this is what Sabe Anatomy is. I'm rough as fuck. Without money, I was rough as fuck. When I was out of shape, I was rough as fuck. Yeah, you could look at me and say he's not in shape, but I was definitely tough, okay? I've always been fucking tough. I'm tough in the brain. Now, does it mean I didn't do my homework when I hired that lady for my trust? Yeah. Yeah, I make mistakes, but I'm smart as fuck. I'm smart. I'm strong in the brain. I'm super smart, actually. I'm fucking super smart. Actually, so smart that I don't even know how to fucking operate sometimes. But since I found roulette, it seems like my brain loves this game. My brain loves to be fucking with roulette so much, and I enjoy it, and I'm good at it. And there's no one that's going to be able to beat me. I mean, I'm top shit right now. There's nobody on YouTube with this kind of capability over the period of time that I've been doing it. And most of it's been in pure evidence of you guys. I'm not even logged in, I'm just a guest. And this is what I did. $4+ trillion. We got our money out. Did I hit? Yeah. $1 billion got me. $9.8 billion plus my money back. So $10.8 billion fully coming back to me in my hands. And, anyone that doesn't trust me to gamble, it's just because you don't know me. I do offer a probation period, $5,000 fee, and 20%. After that probation period, which could last anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, depending on the client, if they're happy after 20 minutes or an hour. It might take 2 hours, but the probation period is by design. Only so much money is allowed. So $5,000 and 20% of the winnings. After the probation period, I missed on that roll. I charge after the probation period, we have to fuck with $20,000, and then I get 30% of the winnings. That's just my MO, and I'm making this offer now, guys, because I really don't want to spend my own money to gamble. Because, I'm not trying to be a gambler with my own money necessarily, because I can make other people money and make it way better. I mean, why would I want to fucking just be solely about my money to win when I could fucking win other people's money and I don't even have to use my money? See? It makes more sense. $14.4 billion on that roll. $13.4 billion on that roll. So, I mean, if this doesn't prove to you that I know what I'm fucking doing, let's just hit 28 because I was about to hit a number at the top and my finger drawed towards 30 instead. I mean, 28. It drawed low towards, I was going to pick 30. And then my finger started to draw low, so I picked 28. Because when my finger starts to drag low like that, when I'm starting to pick high, it usually does mean something. So let's see if 28 hits. Oh, nope. Nope. It was right next to it, though, huh? Yeah, my finger dragged down just the wrong number. That's all. But let's try it again. And it'd be nice to hit fucking $35 billion. Right, motherfuckers? That's how Rich Piano would talk. I like Rich. He would sit there and cuss at his own fucking peeps and shit. Right, motherfuckers? You know, and shit. I like Rich. He was cool as fuck. Of course, he would have probably been difficult if you were like trying to be his friend. He was so busy about his own deal that he probably didn't care to make friends. You know, but he was a cool dude. I liked him. So we tried twice. It didn't hit. Or was that 3 times or twice? I forget. Let's try it again. And it is cold out. I got to go clean the front of my house out today. So I don't know. Well, if you want a calisthenics video, guys, you just say so in the comments. I really am fucking tired of showing people videos of my calisthenics and not getting any clients. So I'm doing this to show you that I have brain power as well. I'm a fucking warlock. And yeah, I get pissed when I don't have over 500 subscribers already. Yeah, I should. I should have fucking a million subscribers. There you go. Told you I was going to hit 28. $35 billion, bro. All right. Let's go fucking see how much I got. Shit. $4.47 trillion on Save Anatomy YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people live under hospitals, slabs of concrete, in walls, confines, shafts, mechanical instructs, motherfucking fire escapes, boiler rooms, you know, motherfucking, water tanks, on the side of a water tank in Thousand Oaks, and he has a fucking shelter there too. If he's homeless, that's fine. Just tell them. If he's not homeless, he's a maintenance worker. I'll steal his wallet and then tell him. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go back. Just kidding. Don't steal his wallet. Unless, of course, he's unconscious and all bets are off. That'd be funny if he was unconscious. The maintenance guy at the water tank, he was unconscious. And then he was motherfucking unconscious. And then he woke up and said, I was raped by a woman. That'd just be funny. I don't know. I'd try not to laugh, but... Well, how'd you end up all unconscious? She beat the fuck out of me. No. All right, man. Did we hit? Nigga didn't hit. Shit. All right. Trying to hit that 5 trillion mark. Something just said you're that number 29. I'm like, fuck 29. It said, no, just play it. I know you don't like 29. It's my least favorite number, but it hits a lot. So, all right, I'll play it, fuckhead. I get this kind of shit from my my commander. Fucks with me. He likes to fuck with me. I have a commander. Yeah, Denab. That's his name. Denab, Utah. 29 hit. I told you. 30-something billion dollars, $31 billion. I told you that motherfucker was going to hit. Actually, he told me the motherfucker was going to hit. I was probably supposed to play it solid, and I didn't. Denab is a commander of mine. Once in a while, he's around to help me. Other times, he doesn't answer me. But when he does answer me, he's usually right. I don't tell anybody. Most of the time, I don't tell anybody. But yeah, Denab is my fucking warlock commander. He's... And then I got like fucking 5 other superiors that have the same rank that could call shots. But they don't, because he's my commander. He's my fucking first officer, so I don't really have to deal with them. Yeah, it is like the military. Warlocks, it's a lot like them. It's exactly like the military. Warlocks are hire humans that protect Earth. And you know, I mean, you could say what you want about me and just say you're full of shit and this, that, and the other. But these guys are like equivalent to angels. So you don't fuck with people that are about growth, life, sustenance, expansion, and that's what warlocks do. You wouldn't hear about that in the movies. It's just all about, you know, magic and shit. So there I hit $23 billion. Now, I'm not really allowed to use the magic power I have because there's rules to be a warlock. And the rules just are, you have to follow them or you can't be a warlock. Number one, you'll end up being a genie, which is a rogue warlock. Technically not a warlock at all. A genie doesn't get to fucking manipulate time. Outer solar system warlocks are allowed to change time. Inner ones are too if they have that same capability. It's a little difficult to explain. Inner solar warlocks are actually also outer solar warlocks. It's just that they're in this area. So they all have the same, they can manipulate time. And genies are not capable of manipulating time, so their bodies will deform over time from gravity. And so they try to manipulate the way they look if they need to talk to a human, but most of the time they don't. They just let it. It's basically like a dead corpse that's been revitalized by metaphysics, and that's a genie. And so, but the body itself still is affected by gravity, so they try to be invisible most of the time because they don't want to freak. They're not trying to fuck with people. I hit hard there. I don't know how much, 18 billion, but yeah. I could explain so much to people about being a warlock. You should come to my channel just for that, because I fucking get this info all the time, and it's consistent, and it's way more reliable when it's not in the form of, hey, play roulette. When I play roulette, it's a struggle to fuck with the metaphysics because they don't want me to be too damn smart, you know? But yeah, I can do it. The warlocks, that is, they don't want me to stand out anymore because I already did enough of my warlock whistleblower channel where I was telling you a lot of shit, and then I was cut off and told you can't be a warlock whistleblower anymore, basically because you're giving too much information out, and now you're a risk. So now I'm on basically not house arrest or anything. I'm just not in trouble either. I was just told don't fucking certain things I have to listen to my commanders, you know. I'm no longer, I can tell you stuff, but I can't fucking tell you too much anymore. So now I'm done talking about, I hit. I don't know how much, I can't read it, but I hit. And they don't, by the way, the warlock doesn't really communicate to me in English or in any kind of words. It's just, it feels like an intuition, but it's really communications. It's just not in the form of words. So warlocks will tell you shit. You know, I'm an earthbound warlock, so I'm not, you know, I'm not capable. I'm allowed to work within any solar areas, but we'll just talk about that another time. I'm not allowed to go too far, like outside of this solar system. 10.8 billion, so 9.8. Because there's rules, yo, fucking rules. Let's hit 21, solid. And I don't even know, did I hit last? I think I did. See, right now I'm not even paying attention. I know I'm gonna win because I'm fucking professional, you know? I fucking know I'm going to win. I'm a motherfucker professional. You know, but not like the guy under the bridge in the movie Man on Fire. Not like him, but yeah, I'm a professional. Boom, $35 billion. All right, let's go fucking look at my money real quick. Let's go check that shit out. Get out of here. It's trying to get off the table and won't let me. Oh, fuck. There we go. All right, so I'm at $4.59 trillion, climbing towards $5 trillion. Motherfucker here is not bullshitting, okay? I cannot lose. That's just... Now, when I was low in money and I was so greedy well, not greedy, but I was desperate to get above $1 million. I mean, things were, yeah, I was losing some bets and I was getting off my mindset, which causes me to lose at this game if I'm not careful. So I got to keep that mindset and the protocol. So look at that shit, man. You just saw me hit solid again, guys. I mean, solid as fuck. Now let's hit 15 solid as fuck. I don't know why it didn't have my red chip ready, but we'll just go and... All right. See if 15 hits solid. If it does, you guys are going to start to realize this motherfucker's not kidding around. Where's 15 at? Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's 15 at? Oh, it didn't get there. Okay. Motherfucker. We'll go again, though. I got to read that and take it off. One of them, I got misplaced. Do it again. Okay. Undo this one. There we go. And then, but. Okay, we got it. 1 billion out on 15. Second roll with 15 out. And like I said, I could sit here and lose roll after roll after roll and still profit off this when I hit 15. So just think about it. 35 to 1. Just do the math. So when ChatGTP says this game is the hardest game, I don't get that. But because it's easy as fuck for me to win at this game. Didn't hit there. We'll try one more roll at 15. Maybe two. Maybe two, because it's always a profit when you hit solid, man. There's just no way around it. You can't fucking... I didn't say it's going to guarantee to hit this time. I just said 15's due to hit, more or less. And that's pretty much it. Even when I say I'm guaranteeing this motherfucker number's going to hit, it's only because I'm still relying off certain sensory inputs in my brain and shit that are telling me, and as well, I'm trying to touch base with metaphysics to corroborate. But let's see if 15 hits now. Nope. We'll just go ahead and keep playing it, though. I want to hit 15, that's why. Do I have to explain myself further? I don't think so. You know, I could go 5, I could 8, you know, I can go 34 bets, losses. I could go 34 losses and then finally hit 15 and then be $1 billion ahead. Think about that. So, if you're sitting here for 34 spin losses and you fucking know for a fact if you hit on the last roll, you still profit. I mean, it's just funny. You think about it. There it is. Gotcha. See, I told you 15 was going to hit $35 billion. It was just a matter of time on this one. Hit. All right. Let's play a little of the outside now. I don't know why it keeps going to those other chips, but that's pissing me off. Okay, we got our monies out. We're almost 16 minutes in. So I don't got much at all on red. I don't got much at all on 19 to 36. But I do have some solid numbers placed. Did not hit on that one. I think I made some money. Yeah, I made a little money off that. Very little. I didn't make any money. What I meant was I got paid back some because I did have 19 to 36 or whatever place. All right, here we go. These numbers are definitely going to hit. When I say definitely, usually there's a reason for it. So if I don't hit here, then I get blown away with my conscientious good ego. But yeah, it should hit. It's a good ego. You can have good egos. You can have bad egos. You can hit on guys' girlfriends. See, I told you that was going to hit. 1 billion got me. 19. I can't read it. 1 billion, I can't read it. So, but yeah, fuck yeah, just keep playing this shit. All right, let's play some of this shit right here. And shit, and then place. Yeah, we got it out. 1 billion on just those. Second and 12 and middle line. Second and 1. Second 2-1. This is crosshair style, so if I hit within those 2 square crosshairs, obviously both will hit. And so I'll make money. It just won't be as much as picking solid numbers, but I did not hit at all on that one. That's okay. So now I'm moving back to numbers because I don't like playing outside. So we're going to go ahead and place 32, 30, that, and 1. Just 1. 1 chip on 1, just in case 1 decides to hit. Couple rolls down here. That's okay though. Rebet. Hit. 1 billion got me. 18 billion or 16, 18 billion. So 17 billion profit on that. Plus my money back. All right, let's go ahead and place 24, 22, 9. And, you know, if you're just playing hardly any numbers and you're hitting big money, there's something special about you, okay? That would be me, homie. Yeah. I got it. 9. Boom. So $10.8 billion. So $9.85 billion. Okay, let's just go ahead and keep playing this motherfucker. 35, 2, 0, 00. Uh-oh. Get that out of the way. Okay, we got our monies out. Nine came up again. Didn't hit. If I was at a real fucking roulette table doing this shit, who's gonna even deny this? I mean, fucking no one's gonna deny it. So I'll show you what's up. Hit it. Number 2. How much? 10.8, 9.8 billion profit on that. Okay. Okay, we got our monies out. Almost. There we go. Now we got our monies out. I had to put a little more on 20. Plus, I had to fix that chip. Nope. Keep down. Oh. Got our monies out. $28. All right, my boys. Shit. Another 9.8 billion plus my billion back, so 9.8 billion profit. Let's keep hitting the money. Now let's see, how much do I got now? Do I got fucking? Let's go. I don't think I got that much yet, but we'll go check. Yep, $4.67 trillion. Let's keep fucking with it. Save Anatomy YouTube. Tell your friends, family, coworkers, people that have crotch itch, and maybe too much. You know, they didn't wash all the soap off their pussy or their cock or something. Tell them, because they're complaining, and you need to change the subject. You know, you're all in the lunchroom. You can't be talking about shit like that. You know. Okay, let's start over. There we go. We got our monies out. This time, oh, I don't want that one. Okay. Oh, there we go. 1 billion out. $1 billion now, my niggas. Shit. $24 hit. I got a little piece of it, so 800. I lost 100 mil off that. That's like a teeny loss for me, yo. 100 mil ain't nothing, bro. Shit, ain't nothing, bro. Might just play 6 solid. I was about to hit a bunch of numbers, and something said no, play solid 6. So okay, whatever you say, bro. Commander or not. Sometimes I don't get that information from my commander. You know, a lot of times. So I mean, I'll get it from another venue, same, more or less same power structures up there in the sky, but it hit. Told you. $35 billion right there. Fucking, I told you guys, man, when something tells me something shit, other times I'll say something will hit, and when I really didn't get a communications, and I'm just going on my own biological shit, and it may not hit, all right. So yeah, on Save Anatomy YouTube, tell your friends, family, co-workers, people live under hospitals, slabs of concrete and walls, confines, machine componentry, fucking boiler rooms, motherfucking fire escapes, motherfucking defunct and abandoned fucking planes. They live in there. Tell them, I gotta get my fucking shit back out here. My fucking stupid ass fucking phone doesn't want to do what I want it to. There we go. Yeah, we're running out of charge here. So let's go ahead and... I don't know what happened last hand because I was fucking... The dim went on, so I don't even know if I hit there. Or if I even had a roll, to be quite honest. I'm just fucking, talking a lot, so you kind of get confused. But I definitely need a motherfucking cigarette. 27. Yeah. I got it. For $1 billion got me. 5.4 billion on that roll. All right, something just said back to the greens, so I got to go back to the greens. But I'm not gonna play just all greens. I'm gonna play a lot of shit because when it said go back to greens, it didn't sound confident on the first roll, so it sounds like it'll probably hit, but may not be this roll. On Save Anatomy YouTube, tell your friends, family, co-workers, people by the name of Luna, Emily. No, I'm just saying. I got a piece of that. So 1.8 billion, 800 million in that bet. Let's see if that 000 comes up now because green was lit up but it didn't have the confidence of saying guaranteed first roll. So we'll see what happens if green will hit now. But I should place more money on green then. Let's undo all this shit. All right, and just keep a couple numbers and just plant more there. There we go, 1 billion out. Took some numbers down and put some more in green. Oh, I just missed it. Yep, just missed it. Okay, well, we're out of here. I'm not fucking green right now. Whoever fucking gave me that info, fucking fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to play a little of it, but we're not going to play 00 now. Because 0 is actually due right now. Not 00. Got the billion out. Oh, it had inertia to do it, but look, I hit anyway, so it's all good. I'm glad I had some numbers out there, $4.5 billion. Let's do it again. And, even if you have to rearrange your balls in public and 4 people at the coffee shop saw you do it and were, totally appalled, go ahead and apologize to them and then tell them about my channel. And then, maybe even buy them some cufflinks or something and a coffee and a pastry. Or go next door and buy them a pizza and say, oh, we can't eat that whole thing. And it's like, it's okay, just take it anyway and tell them. I did not hit. I did not motherfucker hit. Okay? Let's go ahead and play again. when it said 0 green lit up, it didn't give me a time, so I kind of hastily went over to green when I should have just kind of waited. Because it didn't say it was going to hit right away. It just said green's due to hit. And when it says that, you just make you make a decision based on your own biological brain at that point. So 0 is kind of due to hit. So let's see if it does hit. Nope, didn't hit. So we're out of here with 0. I'm fucking not playing it, but I did hit, obviously, because I had some money out there. 6.3 billion, so 5.3 billion. All right, something just said don't leave 0. So okay, I won't. I'll just play solid. Okay. It said don't leave 0 when I wanted to, so I got to stick with it. I don't know why, but I mean, I do know why. But I mean, sometimes I just want to play other numbers, and it's telling me, no, you got to follow the rules if you want to win all the time. This is part of your system. Listening to me. Okay, all right, whatever. So it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. There it is. See? $35 billion. So it literally stopped me in my tracks and said, nope, I told you to fucking play 0. And I keep it there. Don't change the numbers. And so I did. And that's what happened. So I'm going to leave now, guys. I'm done. I got very little charge, but let's go see how much money I got. $4.75 trillion. Peace out, guys. And hit the subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Otherwise, when I do post a video, yeah, you won't be informed. So please hit the bell, subscribe, and like, of course. I mean, I got this one dude trying to fucking bum money off me and be friendly. He wants to be friends, you know. It's like, dude, I like chicks, you know. You got a good-looking sister. In the meantime, Jonathan, I'm a friendly motherfucker. Just be casual. I don't mind being friendly, you know. Just don't, ask me for shit. I'm fucking broke. I'm fucking starving half the time until I get my money in my house, and I like women. So do you got a pretty sister? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I mean, is she good looking? Does she got a nice waist, a good booty? Then we're talking beeswax. They're not going to be your best friend, bro. I'll go over there and say hi and introduce myself. And she can, and all that stuff. Get to know me and all that. And we'll be respectful. Nobody's going to be this. Nobody's going to be that. But yeah, Jonathan, you got a good looking sister? Yeah, we'll ring true on friendship. For sure. And, just get back with me on it. If you come back saying, I hope we can still be friends, I'm just going to say goodbye to you, man. I like pussy, yo. And I'm sure Jonathan does too. He's just fucking, he's struggling. He's working at a fucking 99-cent store near Chicago. And yeah, I can see where that's just fucking pure hell. Fucking money-wise. I get it. That shit's got to be a struggle, I mean, just a little shit job like that, it could be fucking a struggle. Of course, you're going to try to make friends and get to know people, and of course, but just remember this: if you don't have 2 or 3 chicks coming with you to come visit me, we can't be friends. 2 or 3 at least. I mean, or at least one good one. That's for me, you know what I mean, Jonathan? So literally. I mean, if you have a good-looking sister, I'll marry her, bro. I know it. I don't care if she's black or Chinese, man. She's good-looking. All right. 5.4. So in my other video, I used some expletives. Let me explain something to you. One, about expletives. Okay, when I'm fucking calling somebody a name that sounds culturally rude, like fucking spick or, nigger or whatever, I'm usually doing it to a white guy that's trying to be a tough guy to me. And I just want to get them to fight. And because most of these guys don't want to fight me. So I have to use words like that to get them out of their car to fight. And even when I do, they're so terrified to fight me, they don't do it. I didn't bet that time. So, it doesn't really work that good. But I grew up around violent hippies that had bad mouths. I mean, they would call, use every word in the book. So I kind of got trained to cuss when I was like a fucking toddler. So like me to just abandon all my cuss word capabilities is not how it works. However, would I say a word like that to somebody that wasn't giving me shit or was just being irritated? Hell no. I would just let him do his thing. I mind my own business. Unless somebody comes up to me, threatens to kill me like the other day, if they threaten to kill me, then I'll call them anything I want. I don't fucking give a shit about anything at that point. Plus, I want to fight so bad that if he doesn't get out of his car, Yeah, of course, the words are going to go worse. I wanted to bust his windshield open. I was tempted to go to jail. I hit 5.4 billion, but I mean, it's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. Now I'm just playing these black ones that just seem, in that area, just all these black ones. But like I don't think when I call somebody a spick, it's usually just a one-on-one thing where I'm just trying to get them mad enough to fight. That's it. As far as other people go, no, I don't go around saying, yeah, those fucking spicks or those fucking niggers. No, I get along with everybody. But I do use those words occasionally. If I need to fucking get somebody to put their dicks up, I'll fucking say whatever was going to piss them off. But unfortunately, when you use words like that, it scares most people. They don't even want to fight you after that. They're like, this guy's crazy. He's calling me a black, a nigger, and I'm fucking Mexican. And, I'm not going to get out of my car. This guy's insane. So, I mean, literally, that's what happens. It's kind of has its own... It fucking scares people to call them that. When they're white or Hispanic and you call them the name that they're not, or you know what I mean. It just gets them... But it doesn't work. They fucking still don't want to fight. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm hungry just to fight. No. But that guy came up to me. I hit solid $35 billion. And my billion back. But... yeah, like I like to fight when it's just judicial, and I don't give a fuck what comes out of my mouth to get the fight going. So this is what's up, guys. Me, I don't care about other cultures. I don't even care about mine. Really. I mean, it's just all tit for tat. Everybody has to fucking invade a country in the past, or else you die. That's just how it was. So to blame white people to ruin the fucking, America and kill the Indians, what do you think the Spaniards did? They killed the Aztecs. They killed fucking, they killed most of everything. They did the same thing, but you don't hear anyone complain about that. 12.6 billion. Doesn't mean I hate Mexicans or Latinos. I mean, we all struggled to get out of oppression. The potato famine, for instance. A lot of people don't know this. Was just to kill white people. Bunch of aristocratic motherfucking douchebags from Eastern Europe cut their seeds off and cut their seed trade off. And when they did that, they all starved. So obviously they're eating potatoes, whatever seeds can regrow and shit. That's why they called it potato famine, though. So you didn't know that was a Holocaust. So before the Jews got a Holocaust, the white people got a Holocaust. So yeah, of course we fucking left England to get away from those cocksuckers. Of course we were oppressed. Of course there were indentured slaves. They were all indentured slaves. Everybody from that time zone was considered expendable indentured slave. It didn't matter you were white. If the king said, okay, bitch, I heard you killed a deer, burn that fucker at the stake. That's what's up when you grew up in an area like that. So, I mean, I don't give a fuck what anyone says about my culture. They're wrong most of the time. So, because they listen to what they hear in the books and shit. If you were to be all against slavery, why aren't you out vocalizing anti-slavery in Africa? It's currently going on consistently. It's Persian and Arab run. It's always been Persian and Arab run. The 2% that we involved ourselves with in slavery was just by proxy because we were going across the ocean. We had no options to find other humans. We could have no other options back then. That's just how people did things. They got slaves when they needed them. Now, it didn't mean it was right. Absolutely not. I wouldn't want to grow up in that fucking time period. That would be a struggle. I mean, but, let's just call it what it is. Primitive situations induce primitive circumstance. And if you're oppressed, don't try to act like you got fucking clean hands. Because you're probably going to kill anything in your motherfucking way so you can live. All right. It doesn't mean you're bad. They were killing you. Because now you're fucking you're ready to kill anything. It's pretty much the First Blood Rambo mentality. But I didn't do anything. Remember that part at the bottom of the cliff? First Blood? But I didn't do anything. Exactly. I was minding my own business the other day and the motherfucker came up and threatened to kill me. So there you go. I get to say what the fuck I want. Of course I hit. $1 billion got me $10.8 billion, so $9.8 billion. Now we're done. Because I'm running out of charge. Let's go check the money real quick. Oh, yeah. Let's go check the money. I thought I was going to quit earlier, but... $4.82 trillion. You guys probably can guess. I'm going to make it to trillion, right? Okay, but this video currently is over.